Well, hi, welcome back to Glitter 50. So today, going to work today. It's Monday, March 2nd, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite brands. It's going to be the last in my eyeshadow collection. This will be part 4 when I show you all of them. This is the Odin's Eye, and I'm going to butcher the name, Solomono 2 Moon Wish palette. And this is the color story. We're going to be using the yellow and the purples. Maybe even this one. I know. Who am I? I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. So whenever I can use it, I'm going to. But so this weekend, I had so many plans. But then my husband got sick. Just a cold, but if you have ever been married, and I don't know if all men are like this, but the majority that I have seen, when they get sick, they want all the attention and they're, just, he didn't feel good. So he just didn't feel good. And I wanted to straighten up our back porch and get the dining room cleaned up because it's messy. Things collect here, there, and everywhere. And so I wanted to uncollect things from the spaces that needed to be uncollected from. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. I'm laying on this one really thick because it is a very pale yellow, and I love pale yellow. Like, this is my favorite color. And now I'm going to go into the deepest purple in this palette. There it is. It is called Lunar Eclipse. The yellow one is called Star, I believe. Sorry, I'm blocking everything. I know that's upside down, but isn't that artwork just absolutely beautiful? I love the way it sparkles. I'm going to show you again when I go through my palettes. I just won't show it as well. I'll show it as in depth because I don't know who's going to be watching what video. But hi to all the new people that have joined. I absolutely love seeing all your comments that say, you just started watching, and I have a mirror over here if you don't know, and that's how I'm putting my makeup on. I could, I guess, put it on looking like this, but it's not as clear, I guess. Oh, there goes my eyes. My eyes like to water. And then it gets the the eyeshadow brush wet. And then makes it really difficult to pick up the powder when the brush is wet, because I don't want to make the shadow all wet in the pan. But and then it also causes it to be a little bit on the side here. It can become a little patchy because it gets wet, and that's not the shadow's fault. That's a me thing. That's a me thing. So obviously I'm wearing a purple shirt today, and I am, if, also, if you don't know, if you haven't been here, if you don't see me on a regular basis, I am a Disney adult. I'm actually going to go into this blue now because I want it to have a lot of colors. I'm wearing the Disney movie Up pants because I am a school bus driver and I like to be comfortable, so I wear leggings a lot. Um, I know you can barely see. Well, I guess you can see it more than I think you can. Um, I'm going to go into, that was a Singe Beauty blush brush, and it was an EO5. Now I'm going to go into a color pop, and I couldn't tell you. Oh, E16. And I'm going to go into this color right here, this light purple. It has a sparkle to it. Um, Dark matter is what it's called. I don't know why it's called that. It's light purple, but, and I'm just going to blend over the top of that. Um, so anyway, I'm a school bus driver, Disney lover, Disney adult, and just blending over the top of that to kind of bridge the gap between the yellow, the blue, and the purple. Just blending, even though this has a little bit of a glitter to it. Um, once you start like blending it, it kind of wipes that glitter away, which is fine. If you want it to stay with that glitter, you just pack it on rather than swipe it on. That's how you get it to stay. But I want it to be diffused. I don't want the glitter. I mean, it'll still sort of be there, but you have to be like really, really, really close. And nobody should be getting that close to me except for my husband. And right now he's sick, so he shouldn't be getting that close either. Um, Sorry, I'm in a sassy mood today. Uh, so anyway, we were supposed to. Was my plan this weekend, was to declutter the dining room and clean off the back porch, or at least straighten it up enough so that the people coming on Wednesday who are cleaning the back porch, of all the dog mess that's back there, would be able to do that and not have a bunch of stuff in the way. So I don't know. We didn't get any of that done because I need his help. I can't do it all myself. Is that all I want to do? I think that's all I want to do for now. Now the problem is what color to use all over the lid. Let's decide that before I put the glitter glue down. Of course, I'm drawn to this color right here, but it is one of the ones that I use the most in this palette. But I think I am going to use this one and this one, which is the ones that I use the most in this palette. I don't always do the same look, but there are colors that I prefer, and those are the ones that I prefer. So they're the ones that I use. if you hear snoring, just know that that's my little Leia girl. She's underneath my feet. So is my boy Tank. Tank is the Maltese Pomeranian. And the last video I did, when I showed you all my ColourPop, I showed you Grogu and Leia because they were in the room with me when I was doing that. Tank was out helping Dad feel better. I was very productive as far as videos this weekend. I did get, this is the second one. Okay, I'm going to put the purple on first. It's kind of a purpley blue. It's so pretty. It comes off more blue than it does purple, which is kind of perfect, which is, again, why I put that kind of blue in there too, because I wanted it to, well, I guess that's why I did that. Because I didn't really know which one I was going to use, but I could use any of the blues in there. But Tank was out there taking care of Vince while I was in here filming a video. That's kind of a topper-esque color. Like, it's not really opaque, but it's so pretty. Such a pretty color. My towel to wipe off my fingers. Now I'm going to go into trying to read this little tiny print. That yellow. Oh, so pretty. Yes. I know I'm kind of predictable when it comes to this particular palette. I have some palettes that I go all over, but there are some palettes that I use the same colors in because they're my favorites. But I'm trying to, one, use the palettes that I have, and two, use all the colors in the palette. And what I should do is one palette, 7 looks. I just don't know how to bridge all those gaps and make it a not so long video. Because, yeah. But, oh, so pretty. Do you see the break? I mean, if you're looking, you can see it, but you can't really see it in person, like the two different colors, but oh, so pretty. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've put on my ZC color correcting primer, and I have to show you. I am like, there's no twist to this anymore, but I can still get product out with a brush. Like, I can still use, and there's a lot more product still in there. This is the ColourPop I don't even know. It's hard to read that fine print. They used a white label with like a peachy color print. So it's hard to read for my 55-year-old eyes. Sorry, my hair is wet from taking a shower. You know, I felt it and it felt a little crunchy. There we go. Felt like it went away for a minute and maybe I had taken it all off. But see how pretty that, it just covers the imperfections. It just evens your skin tone, but it's not like super heavy. And I wish, oh, a tinted moisturizing stick. That's what it is. So it's not necessarily a foundation, but it does what a foundation does. It's really nice in the summertime, and I have a brand new one to be in the summertime. Sorry, had to get my lip balm because I do not know at what point my mic went out. I have no idea. Um, I'm still going to post the video, but hopefully you can hear anything from the video. If the mic went out and you couldn't hear me and I was still talking. Um, uh, I don't know. Anyway, if you didn't hear the evocative blushes in um, Pretentious Plum and Fearless Fig, these are my favorite. This is the blush I have on. Yes, I know I'm a little glowy today. My face will adjust. I'm going to use and I'm not going to put anything underneath my eyes today. And I didn't put this on before I sprayed my face. This is an Odin's Eye highlighter from the Alva collection, or the Norns collection, sorry. And this is from so long ago. I mean, it's old. You can see it is old. And I just take my brush and I brush it through just all the color because it's a blue, but it's also a white, and it's just pretty. Um, I'm sad that I didn't notice that my mic went out. Hopefully, it wasn't too long. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Um, yeah, it's just a pretty color. I like that. Now I go back over it again, to make sure that it's blended into maybe I'll go over it a little bit with my blush brush. No extra product, just so it looks like it's all one. There we go. I should have washed my brushes this weekend. However, like I said, it was a weekend where I had so many things planned. My Charlotte Tilbury, so many things planned, and it didn't come out at all like I wanted it to. And I don't put mascara on my lower lashes, again, because my eyes water. And yes, I know I need to get different mascara, because this is actually way beyond its use. But it still works for the most part. Sorry. Still works, still puts mascara on, just not a lot. Which, it's fine. Lips. No, I don't want the Wayne Goss one. This is actually from Believe Beauty. They are no longer they're no longer a brand. So I couldn't even tell you what color it is. But I just want a light color today. And for lips, I'm going to use, this is from Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh, the Divination. It's just a gloss balm is what it's called. And it's purple. So it gives that right look to it. I like it, but that's just me. So this is my look today. What do you think? I love it. I love the yellow and the purple with a little splash of blue in there. I think it's great. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Have a great day.